This is the first dog we're going to show you today. You're looking at Sky. Sky is a 6.5-year-old male, neutered male, border collie. Very smart, knows lots of tricks. He sits, he comes, he gives paw. He knows down. He loves playing with squeaky toys. Probably should be the only animal in the house. He knows he's special and he doesn't want to share with anybody else. And he needs some training, but as you know, or you may not, border collies are incredibly smart dogs, and they take to training beautifully. The thing about them is that they are so smart that if you let them get bored, they can sometimes get into trouble. So this is a dog for someone probably who's had a dog before, who's willing to see that he gets some good exercise, and that's willing to work with him so that he doesn't forget his training. But as you can see, he is very loving. He is very sweet. He is very secure. He's giving both paws. Whichever one you want, I'll give you. He's sweet, he's loving, he's gorgeous, he's playful, and he's full of beans. And his name is Sky. Okay, the dog you're looking at now is Dusty Bottoms. Dusty is a 6-year-old neutered male Chihuahua Terrier. He's wearing the cone of shame because he's just been neutered, and it will protect his stitches from his mouth. He's very sweet. He does not play rough. He loves to roll around in the grass, and he loves to sit on the couch. He's good with toys, and he'll entertain himself with his own toys. He knows sit and he gives paw. He should go home with kids that are bigger than 12 because he's little, and little kids kind of scare him a little bit. But he is happy and outgoing and waggle-tailed and wonderful, and he has the cutest face you'd ever want to see, and his name is Dusty Bottoms. The dog you're looking at now is named Flybe Newbie, and you have my permission to change that name. I certainly would. He is a 1-year-old chocolate lab, very sweet, very energetic. He is heartworm positive, so he needs to be kept calm, which is no small trick, as you can tell, because he's got a lot of energy, and he'd love to release it, and he can't. So he needs to get leash walked, and he will try to be hyper when he goes out, but eventually he will settle down and then stay at your side and walk like a good boy. He knows sit. He's great with kids. He's good with cats, and we think he's good with other dogs. He's just a big, doofusy, sweet baby lab with all of the energy that baby labs have. So if you think you can take this dog home and keep him quiet till his heartworm treatment is completed, and then have a dog that will jog with you, run alongside your bike, go to the dog park, do anything you want, then this is the guy that you're looking for. Can we see his face? If we can hold him still long enough. He says he knows sit. No, I'm too excited. I want a hug. I mean, this is a sweet, loving, absolutely wonderful dog, and there is a payback period where you're going to have to keep him quiet, and then you're going to have the best friend you could ever want. His name is Flybe Newbie until somebody changes it. You're looking at Alyssa. She is a beagle. She is a spayed female. She's 10 years old, and she only has one eye. Outside of that, she's pretty perfect. She'll beg for treats, and she loves to just lay on the couch with you. She doesn't mind having her nails trimmed, and she doesn't mind being groomed, and she's good with cats, and she's good with kids, and she's good with anybody who doesn't frighten her. And again, realize that she's limited to seeing out of one eye and one side of her body only. Here, turn her around. There you go. Can we get her to sit? Will she sit for you?
Can you sit? Can you sit? Good girl. Almost.
Sit, Sugar Plum. There you go. Well, we've got the front of her, which is good. This is a very sweet, older dog who will have the devil's own time getting out of here unless there's somebody who loves beagles and feels sad to see her in a cage, because she belongs with people who love her. If you know beagles, they are incredibly loving dogs, and she is as sweet as they come and doomed to be in a cage until some person comes along and takes her home. She's sweet, and she's beautiful, and she's loving, and her name is Alyssa. The two dogs you're looking at now are Mr. Rusty and Mr. Dusty. They are Chihuahua mixes. They are neutered males. They are 11 years old. Mr. Rusty the red, Mr. Dusty the tan. They're brothers, and they've been together their whole lives, so they are a required pair, and they have to go home together. They love to have attention. They love to have their bodies scratched all over. They like to eat together. They get along with kids. They probably get along with other dogs. They are sweet, they are friendly, and they are good-hearted little dogs. I see that Mr. Rusty has a cataract on one eye. But they very much are dependent on each other, and they are each other's security blanket. So if you're looking for two little old cute Chihuahua-y type dogs that love each other and love people and want to bring you into that loving circle, take Mr. Rusty and Mr. Dusty home. They will go home together, and they will both love you to pieces. You're looking at Tater Tot. Tater Tot is a neutered male. He's a 12-year-old Chihuahua mix. Well, it does seem like we've got a whole bunch of older Chihuahua mixes this week. He's a very laid-back, sweet dog. He likes to sleep on the couch or on your lap. He apparently is deaf, gets along with other dogs, loves being held and cuddled, good when he gets a bath, likes to ride in the car. He's very, very cute. And he's really just basically at upper middle aged, because with Chihuahuas who live to be anywhere between 16 and 18 years old, as a rule, he's got lots of years left. And he's alert and he's loving, and he deals with his disability without complaining about it at all. So if you're looking for a little cuddly lap dog who will be quiet and laid back and easygoing, you're looking for Tater Tot. The dog you're looking at now is little Debbie. She's a spayed female. She's 6 months old. She's a lab mix. She's a little shy with new people, but once she warms up, she is a ball of energy. She doesn't know how to play with toys. She doesn't know any commands. She's great being handled and bathed and getting her nails clipped. She doesn't complain about anything. She is very, very sweet and very, very dear and very, very loving. But bottom line is she needs all the training in the world. She has polka dot ears and polka dots on her legs. And she does love being petted. So this is a sweet little one and just a baby. And you could raise her and love her, and she will love you back every day she's got. Just a sweet, beautiful, loving, darling little Debbie that wants you to take her home. She's as sweet as a candy. And this is the last dog we're going to show you today, and she is our special needs dog. She is a 2-year-old boxer mix. Her name is Namaste, and everybody here kind of calls her Nami. She is our special needs dog because she is heartworm positive and undergoing treatment. Now, Save a Pet does underwrite the treatment. She must be an only pet, and she needs to be watched when she goes outside because she can't be permitted to run. She loves to have her belly rubbed, and she knows sit. She came into the shelter with 10 puppies. Puppies all went home, and she was an incredibly wonderful, loving mother. And she would be an incredibly wonderful, loving friend to whoever takes her home. Now, Save a Pet will see that she gets treated for heartworm until it's gone. But until that time, she can't run or jump or play or get excited because it can be life-threatening to a dog with heartworm to do so. Once she's all better, you're going to have a happy, outgoing, bouncy, wonderful friend. Now, again, she doesn't want to share with another dog. She wants to be an only. But she is loving, and she is wonderful, and she is sweet, and she is smart, and her name is Namaste. And it's okay. She'd like to be up in my lap. She thinks she should be a lap dog. Do you think you should be a lap dog? Do you really? Hmm? Is that what we want to be, as a lap dog? Well, so if you want a nice lap dog crawling in your lap, who's going to be absolutely wonderful and loving and sweet, here she is, and she's waiting for you right here at Save a Pet.